Welcome back, brothers and sisters. We are Green. I do not usually go live 2 times in one day, but this one is really important. I need you guys, when you get in here, to send this one out to everyone you know, to make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and you send this everywhere because we have got to correct some information. I'm getting a lot of reach out right now saying that the Hearing Protection Act is dead. It's not dead. This is incredibly important that we go through this together. I'm going to walk you through everything that we're talking about right now, but the underlying point remains the same. If you hear nothing else on this, everything you're doing is working. Do not stop. It is not dead. It is still alive and well. I'm going to walk you through the entire thing. This is really important for you guys to send out because this is something that could stall something. I cannot tell you all of it, but what I can tell you is this could stall something that you would regret having stalled. I'm just going to put that out there. The importance of this is massive. Again, in the onset, right out the gate, I'm going to tell you, it is not dead. A lot of reach out has come forward to me tonight. I completely scrubbed the video I was going to do. I'm going to walk you through this because we are not talking about a loss. Your efforts that you have been putting in are not gone. They are not dead. Keep going. This is really important. As you guys get in here, please make sure you continue to send this one out because this one is really, really important. Danny Green, you sound emotional about it. I am emotional about it because I know things that I can't say yet, and you will know them shortly. You will know them quickly. But if we give up on what we're doing right now because we think the effort is dead, I will tell you. But what would be lost in that would be something that you would not want to be lost. I will just put it to you that way. So I'm going to walk through the entire thing. I am emotional about it because I want you guys to stay the course and keep grinding. This has the potential to derail momentum. It's not correct. It is still alive. We're going to get in that 1 second. So as you guys get in here, please continue to send this one out. This is an important one. So earlier today, there was a lot of contact to me about an hour ago that said, hey, we failed. What's the point of calling? It was basically a admission of defeat theme, right? And the whole idea was that this bill, the Hearing Protection Act, I need to hit the button to make you guys see what I'm seeing. Whoops. So the Hearing Protection Act that GOA was putting forward that we were calling the Ways and Means Committee for, the ones that you guys were grinding, so much so that they couldn't even get to all your phone calls. People in my comments were saying that they were calling 8 times and they were not getting picked up. It wasn't because they didn't want to pick you up. It's because they couldn't, because you guys were melting the phone lines. Amazing work. That's what I don't want to be wasted. All right. So as you get in here, this is what we were talking about, calling the House Ways and Means Committee at this number. I'm going to leave it up here. Do it tomorrow. Please continue. It's still alive. To save suppressors and pistol-braced firearms. Now, this is the one in question, and I want to address something really quickly. I'm not calling anyone out in our space at all. I am merely reacting to what people are saying to me in the comments. I went and looked at all the sourcing, and I can tell you from firsthand inside the Ways and Means Committee members, as in representatives in the House, they have confirmed it is still alive. They confirmed it 20 minutes ago. So this is not something that I'm telling you I think. This is something that I'm telling you it is actually alive. Okay? The importance on this is massive, but here's what we're talking about. H.R. 404, the Hearing Protection Act, introduced by Representative Ben Cline, would remove suppressors from the National Firearms Act of 1934, stripping away all regulation and eliminating the $200 tax stamp. That's the one that we're talking about, the HPA, the Hearing Protection Act. This is about suppressors, okay? It needs to come out of the House Ways and Means Committee the right way. And if it comes out and it says, hey, this is the way that the suppressor should not be in the NFA, that's what we're chasing. That's why we're doing the call campaign. That's why GOA is going to put out a video with this exact same direction of message of what we're talking about relatively soon. This is really important we keep the momentum going up, but this is what we're talking about, okay? As I continue here, this is what you need to tell them, and then I'll come back and circle back for everyone who's tuning in right now. Tell them to pass H.R. 404. I'm going to leave the other one alone for a second. Passing H.R. 404 is the Hearing Protection Act that is still alive and well according to sitting House members on the Ways and Means Committee. Multiple. GOA has also confirmed this is not dead. There are multiple sources that have confirmed this is still very much alive. The reason that I'm hitting this so hard in kind of an emergency broadcast is because I do not need you guys to be defeated, because a lot of people were saying that they were defeated. It was wrong. Excuse me, that we were wrong to put hope in it. It's not about putting hope in it. It's about getting the right people to do the right things, because they're your representatives. I don't want you guys to get to a point where you think that what you're doing is pointless. I need you to keep doing it because it's alive and well. That's why this is such a massively important video. But anyway, we want to get it immediately out of committee to deregulate suppressors and ensure that a future anti-gun administration does not target pistol-brace firearms against basically using the NFA. That's what we're chasing here. We must act now. The Congress has the opportunity to be one of, if not the most pro-gun Congress since the ratification of the Second Amendment itself. Now, if you are reading the language that Eric Pratt, the SVP of GOA, is writing, excuse me, the SVP of GOA is writing in this release from GOA, again, I'm going to go up to the top. This is directly from GOA's website. Everything is always linked. If you're reading the language, you sense that sense of urgency. They share the same thing. Guys, there are things that are happening right now. We are so close to something, and I want to be on there and tell you what it is when we win it, because it's right there. But when we have information that is not correct and we say something's dead, it could kill the momentum of all the people who are calling and plan to call tomorrow. So please send this to everyone that you know, everyone in the gun world. Tell them the HPA is absolutely not dead. And to do this right here, take 5 minutes and call the House Ways and Means Committee at 202-225-3625. And if you want a date for what we're talking about, they're going to start marking up the bill on Tuesday. So I can tell you that information because that's public information now. But what we're talking about right now is H.R. 404, the Hearing Protection Act, being marked up on Tuesday of next week, which is why we're calling today, Friday, and Monday, because we're trying to get in front of them to make it work the right way on Tuesday. That's the timetable. That's the time frame. We are talking about something that you guys will scream from the rooftops if we do this right. And one of the most important parts about doing it right is making sure that we spread positive information and correct information about what we're working on. Urge them to move the Hearing Protection Act and the Short Act out of committee, as that will ensure the right to keep and bear arms is not treated as a second-class right. And I'm going to jump to the chat here in a second to answer any questions you guys have. But that's what we're doing. So if you're just now tuning in, the Hearing Protection Act, the thing that we're pushing out of the House Ways and Means Committee through your action and your phone calls, is alive, is well. You are melting the phone lines. You are doing the work, and it's amazing. Don't let up. Don't stop it. It's not dead. All right, I'm going to jump into chat really quickly. Plastic Flamingo says, just donate more money to GOA and you may get the rights you were guaranteed by the Constitution. 2 things on that. I've never advocated for that because I don't do that. And the second thing that I will say on that is, I mean, they're fighting. Anyway, let's keep going. I took a screenshot of what we need to tell them with the number. That is a great idea. I'm going to jump to the top. Crud, I had my settings wrong. What do we, the people, need to do? You need to keep on calling and spread this out, because that information will really kill the momentum. Okay, so now let's catch up on these chats. If you have something in the chat, throw it in there. I'm just going to read them really quickly. It's never dead. Keep pushing forward. We will prevail. Absolutely. Let's get it. You guys are kind of funny. No one on chat. Yeah, there's about 600, 700 people in the chat right in a second. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Go for 404. Yep. Fade, let's be honest. This ain't going nowhere. I would not guess that. I would not put money on that. Sound is off. I hear him. That's good news. Sorry, I'm just catching it up. On screen, Georgia in the room, greetings. We need to reach more people. Yes, we need to reach more people. Video relay service win this. Okay, cool. So where we're at right this second, guys, that's the bottom line. We need to make sure that we are staying on message, staying on point, still activating, because this thing is not dead. All right. I've got another very important thing tomorrow, and I will see you guys on that one. I just want to get those out to you as soon as possible. Braden, out.